Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Wiley webinar series. My name is Manish Chahar, and I will be a host for today's webinar. Today's webinar is titled Artificial Intelligence, Today's and Tomorrow's. Before we start the webinar, please send in your questions anytime during the webinar, and the speaker will address them during the question and answer session. Today's webinars will be presented by Dr. Nilakshi Jain. Let me just give a brief introduction about today's speaker. Dr. Nilakshi Jain currently serves as an associate professor at the Shah and Anchor Kachi Engineering College in the Information Technology Department, Mumbai. She is the research coordinator of SAKEC's research cell and the president of Institution Innovation Council. She is a certified ethical hacker, CEH. She has a rich experience of working in the digital forensics field. Her areas of research include artificial intelligence, human-computer interaction, and usability engineering. I would now like to invite Dr. Nilakshi Jain to please take us forward with the webinar. Over to you, ma'am.
First of all, thank you so much, Wiley, for giving me the platform and interacting with so lovely audience. Without wasting the time, let's start with today's session. Hope you all can see the screen of mine.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So let me introduce about myself first before you listen to me for next 1 hour. As Sir said, yes, I am still a learner in digital forensic and artificial intelligence. And we are like as an study, we are trying to integrate intelligent concept with digital forensic concept. So that will talk at the end of the session. Let's start. What is artificial intelligence? Well, as artificial intelligence has only in recent years become a part of our day-to-day topic, and we might tend to think that it is young concept or subsequent to a recent discovery. But the pioneer of this discipline is Alan Turing, a British mathematician and logician that back in 1950s started advancing the idea that machine could be able to think. And after that, the father of AI, Mr. John M. Carthy, stated that every aspect of learning of any other features of intelligence can in principle so is precisely described that a machine can be made to simulate it. In the recent years, however, AI has been advancing much quicker than before, and today we use artificial intelligence many times during a day, often without even realizing it. Well, then what is AI? In brief, artificial intelligence is a specific area of computer science that aims to create machines able not to only to work and think, but also to act and react as we human begins would. So as it's given in the definition also, artificial intelligence, we are just trying to make the machine intelligent, same like human, think same like human. Then what is machine learning? Well, in this real world, we are surrounded by humans who can learn everything from their experience with their learning capacity. And we have computers or machines which work on our instructions, right? But can a machine also learn from experience or the past data like a human does? So here becomes the role of machine learning. Machine learning is, we can say, it's a subset of artificial intelligence, or you can say the part of AI that is mainly concerned with the development of algorithm, which allows a computer to learn from data and the past experience on their own, like how it's shown in the image also. And the term machine learning was first introduced by the author in 1959. So as you can also see, the AI and machine learning is not generated in this era. It's from the past, but it's just like due to the pandemic, when we all are working online, this came into picture in a big form. Well, machine learning enables a machine to automatically learn from data and prove performance from the experience and predict things without being explicitly programmed. So we have to just give some set of the data, the machine will start learning itself, and finally it will give you the output. But how all this happens, how the machine can learn itself. So the machine learning, which is a very important parameter when we are talking about artificial intelligence, they are divided into some classification. So first one is a supervised learning, reinforcement learning, and unsupervised learning. I'll be not bore you much with the theory concept of this. We'll be directly moving towards some application, but the basic concept, the basic definition, we all should know about it. So what is supervised learning? Supervised learning is a type of, we can say, the machine learning. It's in this method, we provide some sample labeled data to the machine learning, and so that it can train itself, and then finally it can generate output. And the next we have unsupervised learning, which is a learning method in which machine learns without any supervision. And the training is provided to the machine with the set of data that has not been labeled on. So it's like a supervised and unsupervised. You can relate it like if we are doing any study in the supervision of mentor, and if we are doing study without the supervision of mentor. We are learning by our own, just by looking forward for some data, or maybe by learning by the system or the Google. And then next we have reinforcement learning. In reinforcement learning, it's a feedback-based learning method in which a learning agent gets a reward for each right action and gets a penalty for each wrong action. So the agent learns automatically with these feedbacks and improve its performance. Here I have just taken the one new name, agent, artificial agent. What is artificial agent? You can think of a machine, which can sense the environment. It can execute in its mind what is sensed by the environment, and then it can produce the output. Just taking example, if you can think that I am an artificial agent, not a human being, then I am speaking. When I'm speaking something, my voice is an output.